My faithful friend, you're there everywhere I go in my life. My faithful friend, in the darkness, a light shone over my life. My faithful friend, you bring peace in my heart in the trouble. Faithful friend, you are.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this special program. As I'm used to saying, okay, this program, Let's Speak English, is helpful, really helpful. This is to let you know to acquire the language of Shakespeare in order to speak it fluently. We need you to be like the fish in water, so to be at ease, okay? That the reason why here we bring lessons, teaching people, discussing, as today I'm not alone. I've received Mr. Timmy Paul Lupe is next to me. I'm going to greet him. Mr. Timmy Paul, how are you?
Very well, and you, Mr. Mike?
Yes, I'm very happy to see you here.
Me too. I am so honored to be in your platform.
All right, but can you introduce yourself?
Okay, so as Mr. Mike said, my name is Timothy Lupe. I am an entrepreneur and an English leader, so I am so honored to be here.
All right, but Mr. Timmy Paul Lupe, I need you to tell people about the importance of this program.
Okay, so as you can see, we are in a French-speaking country. We really need more of TV shows like this to help people practice. So you there are home, you are listening to us, you are watching us. This show can help you practice English. This show can help you develop your listening ability. This show can help you learn new things in the company of Mr. Mike. So I think it's very important to watch this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timmy Paul Lupe. We are going to learn something as I've said in the beginning. Mr. Zico Mayamba is going to give us the lesson so as to learn and acquiring something. We need to master some grammatical structures, vocabulary, conjugation, even the stress. That will be interesting for us to go ahead to progress in our language. Mr. Zico Mayamba, this is the time of learning by any means necessary.
Hi friends, I'm back again with a new lesson. Well, today actually I've been invited for my friend's party. I'm not sure that I'll go because it's really far and there's a lot of traffic jam. So I hope I can reach there on time. But just the thought of traveling that far, getting stuck in that, that heavy traffic jam, then I wish I could fly. So to skip all the traffic and just get there directly. Well, today's lesson is about the difference between I hope and I wish. Well, we do that all the time. Either we keep hoping or we keep wishing that things could happen. But there is a slight difference between the two. When I say I hope, it means that there is a slight chance of something to happen. There is a possibility. All right. So when your friend doesn't clear her exams and she's really down, you tell her, don't lose hope. You know why you say don't lose hope? Because there is a chance that again when she reattempts her exam, she can clear, right? I wish. Well, I said I wish I could fly. I said I wish I could fly, and I didn't say I wish I can fly, because when we say I wish, we always hope to be in a particular situation or to be in someone else's place, or we wish things happened, we wish those things happened that are unreal, or when we talk about hypothetical situations. So obviously, if we talk about unreal situations or unreal, things, there are no chances of it happening. So you always say, I wish. All right. Now we're going to see how we're going to use these two structures in the present, past and the future tense. Okay, so let's take a look at how I hope and I wish are used in the present, past and the future tense. Alright. I hope this is the last mistake. Now if you see, the verb is present, right? It's the present tense. I hope this is the last mistake. I can say this because yes, there is a chance that this is the last mistake and probably in future there would be no mistakes repeated, right? So I say I hope this is the last mistake. Now let's take a look at how I wish is used in the present tense. I wish I were as beautiful as Angelina Jolie. Now I'm Rachna, okay? I really admire Angelina and I think she's gorgeous. So I say I wish I were. First of all, when we use I, we generally use I was. Like for example, I was at the party last evening. But when you use I wish, please remember, though you are talking about the present, the verb is always in the past tense because we are talking about an unreal situation. Obviously, I cannot look like Angelina Jolie, but yes, I wish I were as beautiful as her. Alright, so it is wishful thinking, it's unreal, it's hypothetical, it's not going to happen. Like I can't say I hope I can be, right? It's just a wish, like I said, a wishful thinking. So even when you're talking about the present or you want something or you wish something in the present, please remember the verb that follows is always in the past tense because it is an unreal or a hypothetical situation. Okay, now let's take a look at the past tense. I hope Ben got home safely. Now last night we friends were partying and we have a very young friend in our group, so we all parted ways. I reached home and I heard no news from him. I had no idea whether he reached home safely, didn't. So this morning when I wake up, I am uninformed of whether he reached home safely or not. So I just say I hope Ben got home safely because I don't know what has happened. Till now I am unaware whether he has reached home. We use got. Generally we do not use I hope when we talk about a past incident unless, like in my case, unless you just don't know what has happened yet till now. So from last night till now, I'm not sure whether Ben got home safely. So yes, then I can say I hope Ben got home safely. Alright, now let's take a look at I wish in the past. I wish you had told me the truth. Now here the time is gone and my friend didn't tell me the truth. So I tell her, I wish you had told me. If you see here, I use the past perfect tense, that is had with a past participle. Alright, and I'm using the past participle because her time has gone and she has not told me the truth. So I say, I wish you had told me the truth. Please do not say, I wish you told me the truth. Okay, because then that would mean the present. Like I can tell her, I wish you always told me the truth, like you keep telling me the truth, because she's not going to. All right, but now because I'm talking about the past, the time has gone, the action, I mean she has not told me the truth. So I wish, why? Because the time has gone and she's not told me the truth. I just wish she did it, right? So I say, I wish you had told me. Please remember, in the past tense, it's a past perfect when you talk about, when you use I wish in the past. I wish you had told me the truth. Okay, friends. Now let's take a look at another example here. Well, my friend's results were declared yesterday. She's not yet even told me whether she's cleared or not. So I say, I hope she cleared her exams, right? Results were declared yesterday. I know that they were going to get declared, but no idea. So I'm not informed about her status. So I say, I hope she cleared. All right. Now, supposing after she told me that, I didn't clear my exam, she's crying. I mean, in my heart, I would say, I wish she had cleared her exams because the results are out and she's not cleared her exams. So wishful thinking, you cannot change back the marks, right? So I'll say, I wish she had cleared her exams. Here I'm going to use the past perfect tense, had cleared. Okay. Now let's take a look at the future tense. Well, Right now it's like what, 9 in the morning and it's raining heavily outside. So I say I hope it stops raining, okay, in the evening. Now evening is another like probably 6-7 hours from now. So I say I hope it stops raining in the evening. I'm using a present verb here, though I'm indicating the future, right? A lot of people say I hope it will stop raining. Well, remember, this is wrong. With hope, you never use will. Just put your verb in the present tense, also if it indicates something in the future. So I hope it stops raining in the evening, or you can just even simply say I hope it stops raining. Please remember, do not use will with I hope, even though you're talking about a future or hoping for something in the future. Okay, now let's take a look at how I wish is used in the future. I wish it would stop raining. Okay, no chances, really heavy rainfall. So I cannot say I wish it will stop raining, though we always use will. It's a very common thing in the future tense, but you do not use will when you use I wish. You say I wish it would plus the verb in the present form. Okay, so you have would plus the base verb. Okay, I wish it would stop raining in the evening. All right, friends. So remember, I hope is something that might happen. There are chances, and I wish is obviously an unreal hypothetical situation. It's just wishful thinking. Please remember, in the present, the verb I hope this is, you use a present verb. In I wish, the verb is always in the past, though you mean to speak in the present or wish for something to be, happening in the present. In your past tense, I hope Ben got. This is the past form. And yes, do remember, generally we do not use hope in the past unless something happened and you don't know the result yet. All right. With wish, you say I wish and use the perfect tense. I wish you had told me the truth. Time is gone, action is done, not done. So you're just expressing that wish you did this or you didn't do this. If it's in the future, use your past perfect tense. In the past, use your past perfect tense. All right. And in the future, you use I hope with the present verb. Always do not use will. That is the wrong way of speaking. A lot of people make this mistake. So you say I hope it stops raining, even though this is indicated for something that you hope to happen in the future. And with I wish, you always say I wish it would stop raining and not will. All right, friends, this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please do put in your comments and queries if any. I'll be back soon with a new lesson. Till then, take care and bye.
We learn something. Learning for a human being doesn't have any end. We have to learn, keep on learning, doing research, so as to go ahead to progress, to have a certain mastery in all domain, field, okay? Mr. Timmy Paul, do you think that English language can have a positive impact on someone's life?
Absolutely. I will go 100 ahead of water for that. So the English language can really change the life of someone. In a professional point of view, in general point of views. You can see someone, he is applying for a job. You can see, filling all the application, and that crucial question always come, like, do you speak English? So I think that is something crucial that no one can escape in this 21st century. So I think it's very important.
Very important. But I've taken something inside, okay? Do you speak English? It means what, okay? No, it's not a question. But about job, okay? Before hiring someone, they need people to have a certain mastery in English. But once we try to analyze here in Democratic Republic of Congo, a French-speaking country, from primary school, secondary, university, okay? We've been taught in French. But suddenly, after having finished, you go to look for a job, they ask you English knowledge.
I think I would answer this as a question of globalization. It's no longer about ourselves. It's about how the world is moving. So we can see, as you said, the Democratic Republic of Congo is a French-speaking country, as we have French as a official language. But we can see from school, even in the kindergarten level, some schools have already started teaching English, giving the children the program of English. And you can see it will go on with elementary school, high school, you can see even in university. So it is important. As the authority of this country understand, as the world is going, everyone needs to learn English to improve the aspects of a personality, of the linguistic aspect, to give an individual more chances to compete in the 21st century.
All right, it's not by any chance we are here. We need to urge you. We urge you learning. We have to learn
Absolutely.
English, okay? You have to learn English. So as no crying tomorrow. If you neglect to say, oh, they overdo, they overtake, never mind. We are here not for the sake of being. We know what we are doing. We are here for you. You'd better speak English more than Mr. Mike, more than more than Mr. Timmy Paul. Okay? If you speak like him, never mind. But he needs you to speak more than him. Okay? It's really good. Mr. Timmy Paul, are you an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I'm an entrepreneur. So as we know, the term entrepreneur is the one who creates a business. He's the one who takes risks and the one who put a stone and step forward with something that can help himself or even the people surrounding him. So, yeah, I'm an entrepreneur.
And what do you do as an entrepreneur?
Okay, so up to now, I have two flagship programs that, and initiative that I have done as an entrepreneur so far. The first one was to create a business with a partner. I earned a partner, and we are like distributors of telephonic credits. So by that, I helped myself and my partner to have business, to have something that can give us a revenue. And also the other one is a great initiative that I call the TEC, Timmy Paul English Club, that really help people in a wide range.
All right, you've spoken about TEC. So, what is TEC?
Okay, so
Another
the-
way, what means TEC?
Okay, so the TEC is Timmy Paul English Club. The TEC is a non-profit organization that's helped the people of our community to practice and even further learn English.
But is it on ground center or online?
Okay, so the TEC has two aspects. Thank you
Yes.
for asking that question.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's really important to people to know that. There are two aspects of the TEC. We have the on-ground and the online. So in the on-ground, we help people who are around us, people of our community, to reach our English center, to learn English, and to practice. The online, as we can understand online, we know that the internet is intervening over there. So we have the platform on WhatsApp. Now, WhatsApp is a popular application that everyone knows. I think you have it in your phone right now.
have.
So we chose WhatsApp because it's really popular and it's easy to use. People can easily have it and download it and reach our group. So we have like a group in WhatsApp that is the online aspect of the TEC.
Is it free of charge?
Absolutely. As I said before, the TEC is a non-profit organization. So as an entrepreneur, I'm both an entrepreneur and a social entrepreneur. I do things for lucrative goals and I do things to help the community as a non-profit. So reaching our services of the TEC is totally free. For example, the TEC online, you just need a WhatsApp application on your phone. You just need a phone to have access. So welcome, by the way.
Mr. Timmy Paul, when you speaking, you free, you quiet, okay? I mean, Jose, about TEC. But tell me, what is the mission of TEC?
Okay. So the mission of the TEC is to reach thousands and thousands of young people. By that I mean children, women, men who are willing to learn English. It takes nothing. All it requires is only the will to learn, because this is an opportunity we give to everyone. This is an opportunity we give to children, mothers, widows, everyone who is willing to learn to improve the linguistic aspects of one's life. So that is totally, totally free.
But once you're teaching, are you bilingual? I mean, teaching English in French or only English in English?
Okay, as we have three levels in English, beginners, intermediate, and advanced, and we can divide it by like six levels in class. The first level and level 2, we are bilingual. We use French and English. We use French to explain difficult words only when students don't understand. But from level 3, 4, 5, and 6, the program is totally in English.
All right, thank you. And what is the social impact you're having with the mission of TEC?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, as I can put it this way, we have 130 members in our online WhatsApp group. I remember in the inception of this program, we had one participant, counting myself 2. But now we have 130. And these people are not only in the Congo, they are not only in Kinshasa here in the capital city, but they are around Africa. 14 countries. I have Ethiopians, we have Kenyan, we have Tanzanian, we have Ugandese who are part of that group. So the impact is really great. People are really enjoying our service there.
So, what are really your strategies for spreading that platform?
Yeah. So we go on Facebook pages, we talk with friends, we do the one-on-one publicity, we talk to people, hey, do you want to learn English? Oh, if you're interested, no problem. So come to our platform, give us your number, and we will aid you. So we do the one-on-one, we do the Facebook thing, we go on the Facebook page, we talk about it, we try to reach as much as people as possible.
All right, Mr. Timmy Paul, but we need you to explain us, I mean, the future of your organization.
Yeah.
How do you see your organization in the future?
Yeah. So in 3, 5, 10 years, we see ourselves working with different institutions and organizations, of course, NGOs and so on, especially orphanages. The TES team and myself want really to work with orphanages, because we know in orphanages we find orphans. Generally, we understand they are destitute. They need help of the society. They need help of people. So we think the TES will have a great impact, reaching the NGOs, reaching the orphanages, and proposing our service. As we say, we are a non-profit. We can come to an NGO, we can come to an orphanage, talk to the leaders and tell them what we can offer. We can offer free language, free English teaching service.
Mr. Timmy Paul, this job asks money for realizing. What do you do for having funding?
Yeah, you're really right to talk about that point, because a non-profit is not easy to run. Basically, we look forward getting grants. We need grants for that, but as they say, I'm thinking as an entrepreneur. I don't need money to start. I don't need someone helping me to do something. I just do it. So we look forward to have grants, but as long as we don't have it, like right now, we do something. So as I am a translator, as an entrepreneur, I earn some money. I can save it and put a little bit in this goal, and in the collaboration with my friends and collaborators of the TEC, we put the stake in the ground. We do something. We just stand up and do it. We really helpful to get some grants one day. We hopeful, yeah, but doesn't hamper us to not move when we don't have it. So we just stand up and do things,
But
make things happen.
I feel that you're really determined. Okay, I feel a certain determination when you were speaking. Okay, are you sure that you are going to the end?
Yeah, absolutely. Because up to now we count 0 grand, so we received nothing so far. But we are evaluating, we are evolving, we are making the job, we are getting the job done. Since November 2016, we have started this event, we have started this initiative. We are working, and now, as I said, we have on the on-ground side, we have 70 students, and on the online side, like on the WhatsApp group, we have 130 participants. So that, I think that is something, not something to neglect. Work is being done.
So, Mr. Timmy Paul, are you a teacher?
Yeah, I teach English, of course.
Who is a teacher?
A teacher is someone who instructs students, who gives a way, who shows a pattern, a model of something so that student can follow.
That's all.
Yeah, there are a couple of definitions, but it's all I can say right now.
All right. And how long have you been learning English?
Okay, so as I remember, my parents speak English, so I started learning English since I was a kid. I remember as a toddler, I was able to read Station One. That was my that was my first sentence.
Station one.
Yes, Station
Correctly,
One.
Station one.
Yes, I read it when I was 3 years
Didn't
old.
you say station one?
No, I say Station One.
One.
And my father, I remember, my father was impressed, and my mother. So since there, in school, I always devoted myself in elementary school, in high school, even few online university classes I have attended. I've devoted myself to continuing to learn this beautiful language, and I went to Cali to do some specific tests like the TOEFL. The other tests are the first one I got several years ago. So I really find myself embedded into this language, and I really encourage everyone to learn it. So this is a lifetime matter, and I don't think I will stop learning English.
All right. But can I say, for instance, I go to learn English locally. You from there, right? But after sometimes, or after 10 years, you have much knowledge, okay? By the of reading, doing your research. And can someone say, okay, it's over for me. I know the four corners of language. I cannot learn anymore. I'm the strongest.
I think that's the foolish one who will say that. Let me go with the yes.
Yes.
Let me go with the proverb. One book in the Bible, the Proverbs. I think these verses in the proverb, they say, "A wise man sees the danger from afar and hides himself, but the foolish one proceed and pay the penalty." I'm going now to reverse it to answer this question. A wise man sees an opportunity of learning English from afar and go and grab it. The foolish one say, that's an opportunity of learning the English. It's not for me. Hides himself and loses the opportunity. So I think that will be silly to say, I don't want to learn English. It's over for me. I learned in elementary school and high school. I'm done with English. And there is even something worse among our friends. We can hear when they say, I don't like English. You just stop babbling over time. They're speaking the language we don't understand. You invite them, they don't want to come.
Yeah.
And further, they are saying when they were in school, they were so neglecting English that even when the teacher comes in, they go out.
Yes.
They say, whoa, my God, if they knew. If they knew, they would not have done that.
You regret
So,
if they knew.
If they knew, yeah. And
But you know when you say if I knew, I would.
yes, they say that. And I know many of them come. They come, oh, Timmy Paul, can you help me? I have a job interview, and they are asking me to speak in English. And I'm telling some, I used to respond, I say, my God, so you want me to teach you English today, and tomorrow to do the interview and pass it? Come on, in which world are you living in? So generally I answer that way, I say, where have you been? Because it sometimes things are too late. You cannot learn English in a day. I think it's impossible. I think the word impossible is a little bit tough, but learning English in one day, you need to be a savant.
All right. But you know, some other people say English is difficult. You know, I've been learning English, but difficult for me to act with in English.
I think
Is it really difficult?
I think that's a lie. I would say it's a lie. The English language is the easiest language in the world.
Are you sure?
Yes, because we can see, even in the grammatical structure, we can see even the usage of articles. We can see how it is easy with English. We say le pantalon in French for saying trousers or pant. And we say ma voiture in French to say my car. You see, the pronoun, you have my in English for my trousers or my pants, and the same with my car. You don't even need to think mon, ma in French. So I think it's easy, and that is only a teeny aspect of the language I can sort out. If I can take another one, let's see, like in French we say accord au participe passé. In English you will not suffer a lot. For example, in French we say elles ont été chassées. In French, we have to, accord, put the accent, put the S in the end, think about the gender.
Okay.
But in English, we don't think about that. They have been cast out. You just say it that way, and it goes. So I think it's the easiest language in the world.
Wow.
Those saying English is difficult, they don't know what they're talking about.
All right, but so as to find it easy, you'd better have a certain mastery in conjugation, because when you say they have been, we have the subject, the auxiliary, the past participle. You know, it's not. That's the reason people say that it's difficult.
Yeah, I think like other languages, you just have to have the will of learning, and the way English it is in itself, it's not difficult. So when you have a good teacher and you have the will to learn, that's the trick. You will know English. The determination, as Mr. Miles said in the beginning, the determination is the key of everything. English is an easy language. When you start it, you will see, you will go on and on, because there is no obstacle. You will see it, you will feel it.
But when you think about all the books you read, all the pain, have you seen sacrifices? Have you ever regretted learning English?
Absolutely not. And if I have to read all the books of the world, if I have to watch all the videos of the world that instructs English, if I have to talk with everyone in the world to practice English, I will do it again, over and over and over. I will do it again. So I don't regret. I even feel privileged, because you can arrive somewhere. You can arrive somewhere, you can feel the language barrier. The language barrier is really strong. You can go meeting a group of people, you don't understand each other. Now we can see the majority of countries in English speak English. The majority of countries in the world speak English. You can see even French-speaking countries in Africa, some countries in Asia, in Europe, in America, English is spread everywhere. So it's not something to joke about. This English matter is really serious, and I really encourage everyone to learn. I will never regret learning English, never.
But Mr. Timipol, sometimes Congolese people don't encourage people learning or to learn English. I remember one day I was speaking English with my friend on the street, but we came across with a man telling us, what are you thinking about? Do you think that you'll speak English more than George Bush? We didn't know him. Do you see? For nothing, saying like this. This is the way of discouraging your friends.
I understand. Maybe that is just a matter of jealousy. That friend of yours sees that he can't speak like you, or maybe he was neglecting English when he was learning English in school, or even in his life. So he's really green and of envy to you, and he's saying that to discourage you. But I will urge everyone watching me right now and watching Mr. Mike, don't get discouraged by people, because I like one quote one of my mentor, Mr. Charles Kuvuna, that I greet right now, who told me, some will, some won't. Some were, six will, so what? The SW, 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 SW. Some people will encourage you. Some people won't encourage you. Some people will be willing to learn English. Other people will not be happy to learn English, or will not be happy to see you learning English. So what? At the end of the day, it's about you. What do you like? What do you want? If English is a matter of is a matter of progress for your life, pursue it. Don't look left and right.
Okay, but if you know the place you're going, you know the future, you know what you need to become in forthcoming days, even if they discourage you, don't care about them, okay? You'd better reach the purpose. You need to reach the purpose, the targets, don't care about them. Do what you need. Do, what you are doing today. Keep on doing, keep on learning. You will be a very important person in forthcoming years. But let me read some SMS. I'm going to give you the last word because we are almost in the end. Someone sent an SMS here. He says, you need to give us your TV program because we need to be with you every time. Okay? Okay, it's every Monday at 1:30 p.m. or every Monday at 1:30 p.m. We are there. Another one is, hello, this is Father House. I am really happy to watch you on TV set today. Just, I wish you the best, and Messi, this is the name, Fasiama Beverly, okay? Thank you very much, we are very happy, okay? But keep on sending SMS and write your name down. Mr. Timmy Paul, do you have a last word about?
Okay. So the last word, I'm going to encourage everyone, children, mothers, fathers, young, or everyone, to learn English. Don't make it too late for your life to learn English. I know when a child is growing, he doesn't or she doesn't have any responsibility, have all the time of the world to learn English. But when we grow old, we have responsibilities. You need to look for money to financially support your family. So maybe you will not have time. So the time is now. Learn English, like English, be friend with English teachers, because I know many of our friends in Congo here hate English teachers. Learn to love them. Learn to love the English language, and it should be it should be something positive for your life, aiding the English language to your stock of languages.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timmy Paul. Let me tell you, viewers, that it's not by any chance we are here, okay? We are here, for you, because Mr. Timmy Paul speaks, okay? He has learned, he has a thorough knowledge in English. But today he is here during 40 minutes for advising you, urging you. It's something to congratulate, right?
Thank you.
That's the reason why we have to learn English by hook or by crook. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and stay tuned.
Goodbye.
Bye.
My faithful friend, you're there everywhere I go in my life. My faithful friend, in the darkness a light shone over my life. My faithful friend, you bring peace in my heart in the trouble. Faithful friend, you are.